In a serene village nestled amidst rolling hills, there stood a humble church where the devout sage Edward Smith spent his days in prayer and meditation. His piety and wisdom were renowned throughout the land, and people from far and wide sought his counsel and blessings. However, behind the facade of reverence lay a deep-seated distrust in Edward Smith's heart. He guarded his possessions, including a bag of precious treasures, with utmost vigilance, fearing deception from those around him. One fateful day, a cunning swindler arrived in the village, his eyes alight with greed at the sight of the church and its revered sage. Convinced that the bag clutched by Edward Smith held a fortune, the swindler concocted a scheme to win the sage's trust and abscond with the treasure. Approaching the church with false humility, the swindler feigned devotion and sought guidance on the path to righteousness. Taken in by his guise, Edward Smith welcomed the swindler as a disciple, but with a strict condition: he must spend his nights outside the church walls. Though outwardly obedient, the swindler seethed with frustration at his inability to access the coveted bag. He schemed and plotted, his mind consumed by thoughts of deceit and theft. Finally, an opportunity presented itself when Edward Smith entrusted the bag to his disciple's care during a church service. Seizing the moment, the swindler fled with the treasure, leaving the sage devastated and betrayed. Edward Smith's cries of anguish echoed through the village as he realized the extent of the swindler's deception. Despite his efforts to track down the thief, the swindler had vanished without a trace, leaving the sage empty-handed and heartbroken. The tale of Edward Smith and the Tricky Swindler serves as a cautionary reminder of the dangers of misplaced trust and the consequences of falling prey to deceitful schemes. In a world fraught with deception, it is only through discernment and wisdom that one can safeguard against the machinations of dishonest individuals.